Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. So it's time to learn some more general notary. Let's get into it. Today we're going to be discussing this travel consent for children. This is going to come into play when a parent is giving permission for their child, usually it's a teenager, to travel abroad without them. So if a kid is going out of the country with a family member or going somewhere for however amount of time, they would get this done. And as a matter of fact, I just did this document the other day, so that's why I thought about doing it. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. The parent's name is going to go right here. And of course, in the beginning, you're going to go ahead and get the parent's identification to verify who they are. And you'll come down here for the minor. The parent will fill out the minor's information. So the name, the date of birth, the place of birth. And if that minor already has a passport, then you would have them put the passport number here. Now, if that person, the child, does not have a passport, then you're going to put NA here. You're not going to leave anything blank because you don't want to leave any room for anybody to fill in different information after you complete this document. So you're going to go ahead and put NA if they don't have a passport. And if they do, you're going to go ahead and put the information for the passport, what type of passport it is, like what country, the issuance date, date of expiration. All of that is on the passport. You'll come down here, and then this is where you're going to decide how that child is going to be traveling. So if it's like a teenager or older kid, they'll be traveling alone. So that parent will check here that they're going to travel alone. Now, if that's not the case, if an individual will be accompanying this child, then that they would go ahead and select this, and then they would put all the information for the person that will be with that child. So the name, the relationship, and if that person has a passport, their passport information would go here. So all of that would be right there. Now, if that person does not have one, you go ahead and put NA. You don't leave it blank. Remember that. You'll come down here, and then you would go ahead and put the place that they will be traveling. If it's going to be more than one or two places, you can just have them write one place here, the and symbol, and another place. Just make sure the place where they're going to be going is going to go there, and how long they're going to stay there. So this is when they will first go to that place, and this is when they should be returning back. And then you'll come down here, and the person in the beginning that basically is filling out this document that showed you their identification, their signature will go here. They will print their name here. And if by any chance the second parent is there, they would sign and print. But if that person is not there, you can still complete this document, but you would put NA here. And if they say, oh, well, I'm going to have dad fill this out later. Nope, dad should have been here. So because he's not here, we're going to put NA here. You're going to come down here, and of course you will go ahead and put your stamp here. But this is the actual notarial, like an acknowledgement stamp right here. So this is not a part of the document. I put this stamp here and I filled it out so that you will see what it looks like. I've told you numerous times that if you're notarizing something that does not have notarial language, you have to put notarial language on the document. And that's where an actual stamp would come in. You can have a jurat stamp, or you can have an acknowledgement stamp. So this is an acknowledgement stamp. So you would fill it out. So you stamp it first, and then you fill it out. This is you filling it out, not the person. So state of, city, county of, you would put the day that you're filling it out. You would sign your name here. And then here, this is where your commission expiration date would go. So after you complete this, you put your stamp there and your acknowledgement stamp, fill it out. The document is complete. Then you would go ahead and give it to the parent, and they normally would make copies of it. So you can just instruct them to make a copy of it, maybe send it to themselves in the email. But at this point, this document is complete. And I'll just say, look for more documents because they're definitely on the way. Have a good day.
Oh my mate, you made a permanent home in my head.